live. Oh, it's filming. Hope we getting all of this. All right, warming up. See if anybody jumped in the chat, so I can get anybody that. There we go. Get some workout in, and we got one person in the chat. Do me a favor, if you're in the chat, if you can hear the audio from my wireless mics, please just put a thumbs up, because I can't. I'm gonna walk back and forth a couple times. Hope you can see it, or hope you can hear it, man, as I'm warming up. I got the microphone on my hat, and then I got a microphone right here, so you can hit the ball. You can hear the ball being hit, but we'll see how that works. Let's get shot. Good shot to start. Good shot to start. That's a good way to warm up. Shit. Hit one. Oh no, I just lost my microphone. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You gotta be shitting me. Yo, I just lost my mic. Put it right here. It hit the basket. The ball hit the basket. I have no idea where that went. I have no idea where that went. Shit. Well, I'll have to get another mic. Oh well. Wow. So much for that one. I'll check again before I leave. Uh, two thumbs up. All right. I'm assuming the thumbs up means that the mic is working. All right, so let's go. I just lost one of my microphones. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to go look to see if I can find them. Ah, that is upsetting. I like this mic. Oh, I can't believe I lost my microphone. That's a weird spin on the ball. believe I lost my microphone. One thing I will say about this place, Jersey Devil Funplex, I believe that's what it is, right off of Route 73. I like this place because it's super close to the house, but these balls are trash. I know they're range balls, but still. All right, let's see what we got. Now, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I don't know if you can see it on camera, but that orange part way out there, that's my aiming point. That's about 160 out. I got a 7 iron. So I'm trying to work on my aiming. So I always aim just to the right side. Trying to get better at that. Trying to get better at that. There we go. Nice easy swing. Nice. Right on it. Nicely done. Nicely done. Same thing. Orange part right there. Aim just to the right side of that. Just to the right side of that. That time I went way left. Try it again. Try it again. Try it again. So aiming point right here. Just to the left. Yeah, I got the right distance, but not a bad swing. So these balls are trash, man. Alright, let's do it again. Right here. Get the ball in the middle. It's coming back way far. Let me aim right there. Let me see if up here this again. Now, basically, where I'm aiming is about 10 15 yards to the right, based on my last couple swings. Let me see. And it goes right. All right, let's try it again. Let's try it again. Let's go. Going to be right. Here's my aim point. Bad hit. It was not a good swing. Not a good swing. Get down, get down, get down.
That's the way to do it. You can't see your own shot.
There you
see
go.
swing.
Go Birds.
Yeah, man, go Birds.
Now that was a great shot, but off to the right because I got no draw. Look at this. I want y'all to see this. I'm gonna talk about these range balls. Look at these range balls. These range balls are not good. Not good, not good, not good. Just right, so right here. Right there. Okay. Good shot. I think I learned something. I think I learned something. Let me try it again. Let me go right at it. And I'm gonna talk my way through it. I'm aiming at the right side of the orange out there. So I'll get just enough draw. Right. Got a little indicator on the pad. Squared up to that. Got the ball slightly to the left of center. Right before I swing, I'm gonna drop my right foot about an inch. So now my left foot is slightly above in front of my right foot. And I duff it. Swing the club. You look too soon. Talking too much. Same thing. Rip it and rip it. Drop the back foot. That looks good. That was perfect. Let me close the club just a tad. Just a tad. Because that swing through is phenomenal. But I'm still off. I'm still kicking it to the right a little bit. A little bit. Huh. I gotta straighten that up because the swing feels awesome. Swing feels awesome. And there we go. What's up to the 6 people on the stream? I appreciate you. Hope it's not muted out. All right, I'm gonna try to hit a 3 because I hit my long irons god awful, but I'm trying to make a point to hit them, so I won't be scared of them because I hit these god awful. So see what I can do. See what I mean? I even choked up on that a little bit, but maybe not. I cannot hit these 3 irons, man. It's tough, tough, tough. That's great off the tee. Can you hit it off the grass though? All right, different approach. Different approach. Cannot hit these low irons, man. Kick my ass. 3 iron. I ain't even got a 2 iron. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna line it up just inside my left foot, almost like I would if I was a driver off the tee. I'm gonna line it up way, way left, just inside my left foot. See if I get any better contact. A little bit better. Okay, learn something. Might be too far, so let's move it back in the stance a little bit. See if that is any better. So, just inside my right foot. Drop that back one a little bit. And then, here we go. Just a little bit more. work. All right, let me see if I can hit a 3. This is a 3, not even a 5. I even have a 5. I got a 5 with the ultras, but it is. Oh, here it is. Here it is. My ultra fairway. My ultra fairway driver from a $15 set from the flea market. It's a good shot. It's way too high. Got my slider. I think I'm feeling something. Dropping that back foot. Gotta admit. I'm gonna take one more shot, and I'm gonna walk out there a little bit and see if I can find my microphone since I'm the only one here now. That's a good shot right there. Dropping the back foot. Let me see if I can find this mic. It's a needle in the haystack. I saw it because it's black, so I don't gotta get a bead on it. See, had to come over this way. Damn. Step there, the microphone. I'm upset. Keep looking, keep looking. It's out here somewhere. It's out here somewhere. Didn't go this far. Didn't go this angle. It's got to be over here somewhere. All right. I don't see it. Do not see it. Damn. Thought I had it out of harm's way. That's what I get for thinking. That's what I get for thinking. Daggone it. Oh well. Nope. Well, I might have to order another one. I will order another because I like these mics. Ugh, that sucks, man. That sucks. Point of interest. Next time I do that, I'm gonna get me some like phosphorescent tape or something to make sure I don't lose them. Oh well. You gotta take the good with the bad. All right. Damn it. You know I'm gonna look again, right? Y'all already know I'm gonna look again. Keep doing what I'm doing. I got a nice little streak going, hitting the ball straight. Drop the back foot a little bit. Ugh. That's a good shot. Got it. Found it. I knew I was gonna find it eventually. Nice. You know what? I'm gonna leave that joker right here. Whew. I was sweating that. It was a lot closer than I thought. Caught the just caught the glare coming off the sun. Caught my eye. Whew. Feel a lot better. That looked ugly. Felt ugly.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Good. And yourself?
Good.
Make the legs a little bit longer, a little bit wider. Let me see. There, there, there. I just tried to do that. How they hit it the long. You ever seen the long ball competitions where they rock back and forth and just crank it? That is a skill. Don't get it twisted. To generate that much power and then hit it straight is a skill. That was not a good hit. I have no idea where that went. Whew. All right, last one with the slider. Make it a good one. Make it a good one. Can't end on a bad one. Now I can't hit it all of a sudden. So let's go back to basics. Go back to basics. Way out right. If I was on the golf course, that would have been a lost ball. So got to end with a good one. Got to hit at least one more good one with the slider. So let's get it done. Let's get it done. A little bit better. Straight, a little bit to the left. Sure glad I found my microphone. Whew. Who's on the stream? Who's watching? That's some thumbs up. It's all good. We're gonna talk about the birds in a minute too. We can kind of get into that now. Kill two birds with one stone. All right. I got my Solazr. Another $5 club from the flea market driver. Or no, I think I bought this from like Play It Again Sports or someplace like that. But it was only, I think this was $20. But in any case, the birds. With the birds. Kevin Patullo, obviously that's the big topic of the conversation this week in South Jersey and Philadelphia Eagles fans. Whose offense is it? Is it did Jalen Hurts take over? Or this was a combination of Kevin Patullo and Jalen Hurts? Here's my thoughts. Here's my opinion. I don't know anything for a fact. This is my opinion. It's a little bit of both. In my opinion, I would say that second half was about 70% Jalen, 30% Patullo, because Patullo still has to call the plays in. He still got to give them the plays. And now, mind you, this is the way it should be. When Jalen gets up to the line of scrimmage, he knows what the play is. He knows what the down and distance. He knows what the analytics. That's what they go through all week watching film. So he knows that. But as many times happens in games, the defense will present you with something that you're not prepared for. Not necessarily not prepared for, but they will shoot you something that you didn't see on film. They ain't won this since 3 years ago. Why are we seeing it now? Like things like that happen all the time. And that is the chess match that you get between offenses and defenses. That's why they watch so much film. That sheet that those coaches have on the sideline, if you notice, they're color coded. Everybody's got a little box. Some boxes are white, some boxes are yellow, some boxes are green, some boxes are red. Usually, if you see the red boxes outlined in like highlighted in red, that's usually for the red zone. If they're highlighted in yellow, that's usually like a caution type thing, meaning third and long, something like that. Blitz, be ready for the blitz on these, you know, third and 5 or above. So green and white just might be a list of plays. Green plays might be the plays specifically for AJ Brown because the high probability is you will get a completion or a first down. So when you see those sheets on the sidelines, that's what all of those colors are for. But they are also based on what the defense gives you. And that is the chess match of every game. Good shot. That's the chess match that you play every week in the NFL. That is the thing that never changes. I got to come up with something that you're not ready for, or I got to find a mismatch. I got to find a matchup situation that benefits my squad. I got to find a situation where I can get, I can put AJ Brown in motion, and then because you're in a zone defense or some type of zone man, maybe I can get a linebacker on. You know what I mean? So there's different things that you can do that you can stretch zone. Every zone defense has a hole in it somewhere because you're asking not a lot of people to cover a lot of space. So if you like when you got cover two, you get too deep. You got two guys that's got to cover the left and the right half of the field. So what do? If you know it's cover two, do you have an audible that can exploit the zone, or you can flood the zone? That means if you got two guys deep and you send three receivers to those two zones, one of the safeties got to make a decision. So somebody's got to be open. But that gets into on the flip side, on the offense, do you have good spacing? I know a couple times, or one time in particular, um, they ran a flat and an out. Now it's supposed to be like 5 and 12, but I think I don't know who that was. I think it was Devontae Smith and maybe it was Jahan Dotson. They were like 4 yards apart, so it was basically two people in the same spot. So you got one man guarding two people. That's why you need spacing. But if you go into a deep zone, if you send three receivers deep, number one, you better have protection long enough so the quarterback can get rid of the ball, which has been our problem. But the prime example everybody likes to use is that first play against Kansas City when AJ Brown was wide open. We couldn't get him the ball because our blocking failed. Tight ends blocking failed. So saying all of that, is it all on Patullo? Because some of the stuff that he calls in the first half would have worked, but you had one critical failure on the offensive line. Jalen gets sacked because Saquon Barkley did not block inside, and the cornerback came through and just cleaned his clock. So you have things like that that happen all the time. But that's the chess match. That is the chess match that you're going to get um, every Sunday. And what you think Todd Bowles is going to do? Todd Bowles is not going to be any different. Todd Bowles has our number. Now, the one thing I will say is this will be the, well, hell, I can't even say that because I was going to say this will be well, let me say it like this. This will be the first time our offense, for the most part, is healthy. Last time we played, I think AJ Brown was out. So uh, that gives us an advantage. I know Mike Evans is not playing, but the other receiver, he'll be playing. But I think the defense will be fine. I think it's the offense. Um, we got to let them loose. That seems to be the sentiment. We got to let them loose. So, you know, uh, Jihad, I don't know what his situation is. I think he was in practice yesterday. Zach Bond running around with that knee brace. Hopefully, barring any setbacks, N'Kobe Dean will be back next week. If not for nothing, that'll bolster the run game, the run defense a little bit. So we just gotta, we knew this was a hard part of the schedule. And the one thing that I always say is, everybody says this is a hard part of our schedule, and the media heads that constantly disrespect Philadelphia and all that kind of stuff, they forget teams got to play us, and it's not like we just standing still. That's always the frustrating thing when you hear people on television. They talk as if only one team is getting better, and that's not the case. Out there a little bit to the right, way right. That'd have been in the woods if I was on the golf course. Just keep it 100. That'd have been in the woods. Let me see. I try to do that easy swing that I see. I watch this channel. Um, Supposedly, it's this guy in Japan. He's a self-taught golfer, but they have this like super easy swing, and the guy just comes up, and you can tell he has this like figure eight thing, but he smacks the ball about 250, 270, straight as an arrow, and it's just like the easiest swing, and that is hard to duplicate. That is very difficult to do. I'm trying to. Let me see. I can't do it. I can't swing like soft like that. Yeah, that's very difficult to do. To control your swing and not swing like full speed. That's very hard. Wow, can't do it. Can't do it. Now I tried the one before, where you go like you go. See, even like a half swing, I'm still kicking it out to the right. See, that's telling me something. I'm barely half swinging it, and the ball's going way out there. So what that's telling me is my club face is going that way. See, it's interesting. It's tough. Not as easy as you think. All right, swing away, Remy. A little bit left. It went straight. Went left a little bit. That probably would have been on the left side rough, not in the trees. So that's a doable shot. What you're trying to do is, you can see behind me, and you see if I'm off the tee, this tee is aimed. If I hit it straight off the tee at this angle, the ball should go right over that van out there that says 200. But when I'm lining up over that orange part. I'm gonna try to hit it where this mat is aiming. This mat, if you see, now the club is aligned to the mat. So if you see right over that 200 fan out there, that was a good shot. So I'm looking straight ahead. That was a good shot as far as I'm concerned. But my alignment, the mat is telling me I should be going this way. So that's what I always struggle with. So what do I have to do to hit it straight that way? So let's try it again. Right there. Right there. That's your problem. Now that one is on point. Duffed it, went right up in the air. That's about 210, 215. Let's see if I can crank one. Now, all right. I'm aiming at the van. I'm trying to crank one over the van. That's the aiming point. Not over the orange part, over the van. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah. I cranked that one. It just didn't go where I wanted it to go. Let me try. Good draw. So that tells me is when I aim, I'm aiming to hit the ball to the left of my target. So if I'm aiming right here, so I gotta aim to the right of my target. Right on top of that hill. It says it's marked at 250. Ah, way off balance. Still got a hold of it though. Great shot. Close to the end. Close to the end. Make sure y'all check out me and Tone tomorrow. It's gonna be 10 o'clock in the morning because it's a 1 o'clock game. Whenever we have a 1 o'clock game, me and Tone, the Bald Eagles podcast, is at 10 a.m. on Sunday. I didn't even see it. Felt good. No idea where it went though. That's a good shot. Rips is coming apart. Who's watching? Who's watching in the chat? Not a couple people, not many. Get a nice little workout in, stress reliever, all that kind of good stuff. So tomorrow, first play, AJ Brown, slant. First play, AJ Brown slant. Put him in motion, or at least let him shift and get set. Whoa. Ball went low and it just kept on moving. That's half the problem now when I be playing. I hit the ball. I have no idea where the ball goes. I gotta have somebody track it for me. I have no clue. I don't know how this is gonna look on camera. I don't know how, because this is. It's kind of ripping. Trying to bring the ball back or bring the club back as far as I can possibly bring it. You'll notice my hands kink at the top, elbow flares out. I try to keep that in check, but when I try to do that, it makes more mistakes, so I just let it go. Ugh. That's a shot. hot though, but straight as an arrow. Straight as an arrow. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. Ugh, that was okay. All right, getting to the end. That went way right. Odd. Very odd spin on the ball. Whew. You can tell I've been hitting the ball off the toe. Look at that. Like this right, the front half, not center, but up here, look at all of that. Four. All right, they got 3 more balls. Got to make them good. Got to make them good. Let's go. Let's go. Not bad. Go to the right, but not bad. Nope. All right, pressure's on. This is the last one. Got to make the last one a good one. Got to make the last one a good one, man. Whew. There we go. A little bit left, but I can end on that one. I'm okay with ending on that one. So, whew, it's a good little workout. What does the watch say? About an hour. It says I burned roughly, approximately 500 something, 434 active calories. But my move ring closed, so that's good. So I'll probably I might get back on later on the night, or I might just produce some stuff. Getting ready for tomorrow. Don't forget, at the conclusion of the WNBA finals, going forward, all of my basketball content, NCAA women's content, Euro League, Mongolian basketball league, so I can see my nephew. All of that's going to be on my second channel, Pro Fan Hoops. Pro Fan Hoops. We got 330 subscribers, and I really haven't really done anything, so I'm actually very happy about that. So I'm trying to push that, get that above 500, then get that push that above 1,000. Um, you know how that works, but all of the content for basketball is going to be on Pro Fan Hoops. So we're gonna keep that thing going. Um, so yeah, it's as far as the birds, can't wait for tomorrow. It is going to be hot in Tampa Bay tomorrow. It is going to be very hot. They're talking about the heat index is going to be like over 100. And don't forget, man, pickle juice is a product now. You can get that like like a electrolyte drink, all of that type of stuff. They sell all of that stuff now. So we should be able to handle the heat. But if you're not used to playing and stuff like that, it's just going to be tough to do. Just like, if you're a West Coast team and you come to the East and it's 20 degrees outside, I don't care where you were born from. Um, when you've been out of that element for a while and you come back in it, that's gonna be tough. So, but at the end of the day, they got to play in it too. So ain't no excuses. We know it's gonna be hot. I'm sure they got all of their dietitians and been hydrating all week and all of the stuff that they say you're supposed to do going into a hot game. So it is what it is. So, um, but the big thing is everybody's gonna be looking at this defense. I'm sorry, everybody's gonna be looking at the offense. Everybody's gonna be looking at the offense. How we're running, how we're looking. Are we conservative? Are we throwing the ball down the field? All and the funny part is, it's the same questions. It's the same questions, and I'll say it again. Uh, that second half was about 70-30 because there were some throws in the first half that Jalen just missed, that he didn't see, didn't put the ball deep middle, or not even deep middle, like maybe 15 to 20 middle. I guess that's considered deep. So there were some throws that he missed, and it wasn't because of pressure or anything like that. I don't know what his progression is. Is right to left? Is it left to right? I don't know. Every play is different. So, but there was some meat left on the bone in the first half that we could have taken advantage of, and if we would have completed those passes, the whole conversation would be different. So, do I think Jalen kind of took over the game in the second half? Yes, I do. However, I'm not so quick to blame everything in the first half on Patullo. So they can't have a second half and you think that has nothing to do with Patullo. Does not work that way. Does not work that way. So, but in any case, that's in the past now. We got to look forward. They better have a game plan for Todd Bowles in Tampa Bay because Todd Bowles is going to blitz. You know he's going to blitz. I still remember that 2023 game where we were not prepared for the blitz. We had no hot routes, and whatever hot routes we had, the routes they were taking way too long, and we got clobbered. So hopefully we don't make those mistakes again, and we'll be ready for it. Lane Johnson is playing. Now we know we got Fred Johnson. If something happens, we got an adequate um, swing tackle that can go left or right. So hopefully we won't need that. Hopefully we'll be ready to go, um, and we'll handle business. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm expecting a victory tomorrow. I will reveal my predictions tomorrow in pregame. Remember, pregame Bald Eagles podcast, 10 a.m. with me and Tone. So be there. You guys have a good weekend. Go Birds.